Is Costa Rica a good place to invest? My name is Matt Rosenstiel, and I'm a realtor, owner-broker of Coldwell Banker Pacific Realty, and you would absolutely expect me to say unequivocally that yes, Costa Rica is a good place to invest. But today I want to talk about a few situations in which Costa Rica is not a good place to invest. If you like straightforward information about Costa Rica, do be sure to subscribe to my channel. It's only a couple of clicks and it'll make me feel so much better about myself. So let's talk about situations in which Costa Rica is not a good place to invest. And first of all, if you're somebody who's hoping to make maximum return on investment, if you hope to just purchase properties and let them run on complete autopilot to kick out an enormous financial return for you, honestly, I feel that Costa Rica is not the ideal place for you to invest. Because first of all, owning a rental property here in Guanacaste is not as easy as one might expect. You really have to be a somewhat hands-on owner if you want to really achieve the best financial results. There are wonderful property management firms that will handle 100% of the details of managing your vacation rental property. However, the firms that are great at managing properties for remote owners are also charging fees that really reflect just how difficult it can be here in Costa Rica to fully keep a quality rental property running and as a welcoming place for guests to arrive. And those property management firms that will give you the autopilot experience are really where you are hands off and don't have to worry about your property. They're gonna take a significant chunk of your profit margin on your investment. And you find that even some of the prime properties, condos in some of our biggest tourism areas, if they're left in the hands of a property management firm, their returns can be as low as 1 to 5%, even rented aggressively throughout the year, because the cost of managing a property like that is simply going to be so great that it's going to eat away at your returns. So if you're out there and considering where in the world might be best just to park some cash and easily make huge returns, Costa Rica might not be the right place for you. Second of all, Costa Rica is not a great place for anyone hoping to flip properties. And specifically, this area of Guanacaste, the northwestern province where I'm working and where you see most expats looking at real estate, flipping for a profit can be a very difficult enterprise because, first of all, we've been through a market surge over the last 18 months. You've seen most of the existing real estate that was a great deal and a flip opportunity that has already been purchased, and what's remaining for inventory in our market right now, as of late 2022, are the properties that didn't meet the real high goals or that first round of investment that's been happening ever since the borders reopened in late 2020. Again, we've had a surging market and we're currently in a seller's market here in Guanacaste. The second reason this area is not great for flipping property is that this is a cash market for foreigners. And really, foreigners are the main folks that are purchasing properties in these tourism areas near Playa Tamarindo, Playas del Coco, down in Nosara, for example. All of these areas, the main investors are cash investors, and that creates a very different dynamic than you would see in the US or Canada. The only people who can purchase real estate here, the only foreigners who can do so, have to be purchasing 100% in cash. And that really negates the ability of somebody to purchase something and flip it quickly because the market moves much slower overall than the US and Canada. and really quickly turning around properties just doesn't happen. And finally, the fact that this is a cash market for foreigners means that no sellers are sitting on mortgages that are really pushing them to sell as fast as possible and to reduce their price. You see that in our real estate market here, when the economy changes or hiccups, and when you've got problems, we don't have prices immediately declining because none of the sellers are under the pressure of a mortgage. They can sit patiently, most of them, and wait for the market to come back to the price at which they want to sell. And so if you're hoping to flip properties, you can't find nearly as many fire sale opportunities or extremely motivated sellers here in Guanacaste than in other places of the world. So if you're really just looking for financial return and to not be involved with your investment property, Costa Rica may not be the best place for you. When is it a good time to invest in Costa Rica? If you're looking for an improved quality of life, if you want to come down and enjoy absolute spectacular nature, scenery, and one of the most beautiful countries on earth, if you're looking to actually take advantage of what a property has to offer you and your family, absolutely Costa Rica can be a spectacular place to invest. It's extremely safe. In most of the coastal areas, you only see minor petty crime. Really, it's a country where the level of security is above and beyond the rest of Central America. It's extremely beautiful here. Costa Rica has passed laws protecting their coastline so that there's not just huge condo towers and concrete jungles on the beaches. You have jungle-lined coastline. You also have 25% of the national space that's protected as some kind of park or reserve. And you really have endless, beautiful surroundings. And if you're looking to actually come down here and enjoy a property, Costa Rica can be one of the most beautiful places on earth to relocate or to invest money that will result in a property that you actually get to use yourself. Again, if you like straightforward information about Costa Rica, do be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.